Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. I want to associate myself completely with the comments of Dr. Davis and of Mr. Thompson concerning the great wrong that is being done here today. The home visiting program, to me, is a little bit of a misnomer. This is not about dropping by for a friendly visit, just to be talking. It is about skilled professionals who work to strengthen families. It is about family values and about helping parents, particularly young, disadvantaged parents, be the parents that they want to be if they can have some tools and to help to get there and overcome whatever crisis their family may be facing at the time. The type of situation that our family visiting programs, including successful ones that I have seen in San Antonio, in San Marcos and Austin, and have heard about from across the country. A young family that wasn't expecting to have a child and is struggling economically. A family that finds themselves with a child very different from the one they had hoped for, who has some severe disability. A family that has a child that cries all night long, and who some may decide the solution is to slap or shake the child, or to place the child in front of a TV set all the time to avoid crying. Those are the kind of practical problems that these skilled professionals reach in and help that family find solutions to the challenges that they have. And these programs have been so effective that during the time that I served as the ranking Democrat on the Human Resources Committee, I heard each of 3 different Republican chairs praise the program. After all, the pilot program began under President Bush, and it has enjoyed good, solid, bipartisan support when it comes to talking. It just hasn't enjoyed any bipartisan support, and it does not today when it comes to paying the price to have effective programs. I raised this issue on the first meeting of this committee again this year in hopes that we could achieve bipartisan support for a program that is precisely, as Chairman Smith advanced in his opening remarks, a program that is evidence-based. And for him to say that this shows the Better Way agenda, they want to do more of this. Well, they don't do more of it with the program that worked, that they have praised, that their witnesses have come forward, not just for the last few months, but for the last many years, Republican and Democratic witnesses alike, and said, this is a program that works, and we're willing to have it tested. It is an evidence-based program. I agree fully with Mr. Bishop and the comments that he just made, that without this program being in place, many of these young families in his state and elsewhere would not receive any help at all. And so this great program that all of us have agreed on, that began under a Republican president, what are they doing to strengthen it today? Well, they haven't pointed out that of all the eligible families across this country, how many do you think are being helped with the modest amount that is in this bill? About 5 to 6%. In other words, under their proposal, 94 to 95% of the eligible families in America don't get any help through this program. Only something less than a third of all the counties in America have any services under this program at all. If it works so well, why don't we have more of it? Because what we have is big talk and not the dollars that are necessary to fund this valuable program. All that this bill does is to keep the same funding level that existed when the program was first set up, though the need has grown and the cost of programs like this has grown as well. We are not fulfilling our responsibilities when we do not put the dollars in that these programs require. And to say that the deficit won't permit us to do it is to ignore the history of this committee in approving one unpaid tax break after another while neglecting valuable evidence-based programs like this. If this is the way that you treat an effective evidence-based program that your own witnesses support, and you seek to undermine it today, I think it shows how phony the so-called Better Way agenda is as a whole. we ought to reject this bill in whole.